Alright, welcome in everyone. Hope you're ready for another Persona Q stream. Hello Kiyuki, hello Caesar. You have a streak to maintain? What's the streak? I don't see a streak. I see that streak. Congratulations on the 20 streams. You're still on 1. Kiyuki is loyal. Until we play a game that they haven't played yet, then she can't be loyal. She has to fade into the shadows. Yeah, but once I finish playing this game, there will be no more streaks. If you met an android, what would it do and what would you name it? Well, Caesar, I've already met an android. Her name is Kiyuki. And I would probably talk to her like I'm doing normally in these streams. But she's in the audience. Aside from Kiyuki. Why would I care about anything aside from Kiyuki? She's the best robot. Oh, I think he said met. I misread that. If I made an android. I don't know how to make an android. Do I look like a sciencey person to you? Unless you can make an android with magic, but that doesn't seem like it, that doesn't really go together. See, that's even less creative than what I say, because it means I misread it. But if you're gonna just say, oh, I'm just gonna name it Kiyuki 2.0, it's like, okay, well, that's not aside from Kiyuki, that's just recreating Kiyuki. And we already have the original Kiyuki, who is the best Kiyuki. But if I had to create my own, it would have to be something bird-related. I don't know about better, it just means newer, honestly. Not every incremental version of something is always better than the previous version. Case in point, Windows 10 is not better than Windows 11 or Windows 7, which came earlier. Windows 8 is also not better than Windows 7. In fact, nothing Windows has ever done since Windows 7 has been as good as Windows 7. Otherwise, why iterate? Capitalism, that's why. Everything that works, nothing really works how it's supposed to be, because capitalism ruins everything. So even though, yeah, in the ideal world, every time you make a new version of something, it should be better than the previous one. In a capitalist society, they just make new versions just so they can sell the new version. They don't care if it's better, the same, or even worse. It means absolutely nothing because people are going to buy it anyway. And that's why products suck in the modern times. Can Kiyuki fly? You're gonna have to ask her. You will in Mega Man? You're gonna ask her inside of Mega Man. Nope, that's not what you said first. You said Mega Man. You said in Mega Man. You're gonna climb inside Mega Man's body and ask her a question. And you're gonna bring ice cream along with you. You're gonna have some ice cream inside of Mega Man. I don't know. You tell me. You're the one that said so. Maybe you want to use his Mega Buster. But Caesar, anything's possible with ice cream. Anyway, let's bring up the Persona Guesser. And see if they will let me have the character I want for once. No, of course not. Probably a male character unless it's one of those weird cases where it's female that's not human. But considering it's high school age, yeah, it's probably a male character. I mean, Ren is a male character, that is true. I could try that. Because nothing else rules somehow. Let me try one character first before you suggest another one. Because you don't know if, it's even, yeah, so he's not Persona 5. So it can't be Ryuji. We're looking for probably Persona 3 or 1. But I've yet to get 1. So I seriously doubt it's 1. So I'm gonna go with like, let's go, wait, hold on. Yeah, let's go Akihiko. Okay, it's not Aki. Wait, it's not 3! Okay! We might be getting something interesting this time. It is not one, it's for the first time ever, I got one that's not 3, 4, or 5. Alright. Let's see. Let's go with Nanjo. But I know the arcanas of the Persona 1 cast. But, Persona 1 characters. Yes, I remember Persona 1 characters. I remember Nanjo. He's the Emperor. Okay. So I don't think that's come up yet. That is an interesting Hierophant. Okay, so you're wrong on that. Caesar's a little confusing. But I'm guessing because he's in 2 as well is why it's doing that. This person is not in, at least they're not in eternal punishment. They could be an innocent sin, potentially. But they're not in eternal punishment. So that's why it's yellowing, I think. This is hard. Forgot who even is an innocent sin. No, it's not a Persona 2 character. It's a Persona 1 character, because I don't have Persona 2 enabled. So it can't be a P2 character. It has to be a P1 character that maybe is in P2. Because they had cameos. Also, I think my microphone's on the wrong setting. So let me fix that. What should I guess next? Have you played Persona 1, Caesar? Because I'm thinking, like, I would assume that you don't actually, like, know Persona 1 characters, but maybe you do. Or you could just be, like, looking them up on a wiki. I guess it's possible. In the classic? I don't know what that means. Let's go with... PS1? Yeah, Persona 1 was for the PS1. Oh. And he doesn't have to be an innocent sin. I'm just saying that they're not in eternal punishment. They're probably just in one only. But basically what I'm trying to say is it's yellow because the Persona 2 eternal punishment is wrong. That's why it's not coming up green for that. That's what I was trying to explain. It's not a non-player character. They have non-player shadows. But I don't think they did that in those games. Or at least not, yeah. But like if they cameo but are playable in 2, if that's what you mean, then that could be possible. Yeah, Ninja's literally the ones on the screen, buddy. So I'm gonna guess, was it Masao? Yeah, this one. Masao Inaba. Okay, yeah, confirms it is just P1 exclusive, no P2 cameo. So we're getting somewhere. This is the hardest one I've had yet because it's dipping into P1, which I didn't expect. And it's not an NPC, no. Boy with earring? Okay, that's not a name. Pretty sure all other male characters are in P2. To set to be eternal punishment. Are we sure about that? So is Hidehiko also in eternal punishment then? So that's what I was gonna guess next. And then there's also, I think, Reichi was the other character. Does the protagonist have an official name? I wonder if it's some weird nonsense like that. Because the protagonist from 1 wouldn't be in 2. Naoya is the name of the okay, I didn't remember what the official name of the protag was. Because obviously Persona characters are always nameable, so... Okay, yeah, it's Naoya. Yeah, when you said everybody else was in Persona 2, I'm like, well, he wasn't. That's how they're playing it, that had to be how it was. But I did do a good job on guessing, like, the one other character who was in 1 but not in 2. Just by chance. But yeah, that was definitely a lot harder than all the ones I've had so far. Okay, game type. Wonder why they called him Boy with Earring? I don't know what you're talking about. But that's often. A lot of times I don't know what Caesar's talking about. So we'll move on. Okay. Later. I haven't done anything since the last time I played. I don't remember having... I keep hitting the wrong button. I don't remember having to do anything, so hopefully I'm right. None of the battles on the 3rd floor were actually hard, so I don't think I needed to grind anyway. I don't think there's anything else that was, like, in the air. You can correct me if I'm wrong, if I forgot about something. But I'm pretty sure it was just do more of the same of what I've been doing. It's my cardio right now. Seems fine. Unless there are Elizabeth requests, there's nothing else to do on the side. Right, which I don't think there was. I don't think there's any need for that or anything else that was outstanding. I'm pretty sure I could just pick up where I left off without any prep. I hope so, because I didn't do any prep. Everyone has a persona. Yeah, I guess let's go right back in. I'm assuming I just stopped because of time. Oh. I'm glad they remind me of that every time, because I always forget to buy a new Go-Ho-En.
Welcome.
Just wait until you get the infinite one. Oh, I cannot wait until I get the infinite one. I don't have to worry about this nonsense anymore. Okay. So I had to figure out what I was even doing last time. I think I was... Okay, I remember what I was doing. So we go down here. Let's grab this while we're
There's a
at
power
it.
spot up ahead. Why don't we examine it?
Right. I'm admittedly cheating a little bit with the power spots, but oh well.
There's 3 of them, but they aren't that scary. Leave it to me. I'll take this.
By yourself? And a power spot? I don't know what that's supposed to mean, so I'm not gonna really say anything. Oh, not new that.
Go! Kuna Hikada! Impossible!
Got one of them at least.
Here I go! Special layout!
That enemy is weak to wind.
Give me your next command!
How'd I do?
My persona's been strengthened.
Kirama. What do I ditch for that? I think I have enough people use Tarakash. I don't really need another persona.
Oh, over there. There's an FOE.
Wait, how did this get marked? That's weird.
It opened.
An FOE.
I got to pull that forward by... Oh, how do I do that, actually? This... Because I had to face this way to go here. But I can't walk toward it because it's going to engage me in battle. It's going to be tricky. How do I step in this spot while facing that way? As long as you're not looking at it when you move, you're fine. But that's not gonna help. Is it like a strafe? I need to move sideways. But I don't think you can do that in this game. Now there's some games where you can do that. You can like face a set direction. I know there's backwards. But I don't know how to do sideways. I can only move backwards. L and R. Okay. What? It doesn't move. I'm staring at it and it didn't move. That's annoying. You have to be looking at it before and after the move. I am. So, aren't I? I don't know. I guess because you're... okay. This is really confusing. Move into the spot in front of it while not... Oh. I didn't think about doing it that way. Well, I don't want to do it now because I'm about to get into a battle, so I'm going to, like, trigger the battle first before messing with that. Come on.
There's 3 of them, but they aren't that scary. Oh, that's a Magus, right?
You pronounce that weird. It's not like you're trying to say Omegas.
Leave it to me!
Peter, you can't use spells.
Senpai, be careful. You can only use physical attacks.
You have to cast a spell, so you say you can only use physical. Let's see here. And then not weak. Will make Gita though. Do damage should be kind of nice.
Go! Huna Hikona! Perfection!
Yeah. That was worth it.
We owe this to your
I don't care if you're weak to it or
sound
not, it still does so much damage. Just do a cheap spell to get the free, and then
Please
make
remember
Gita
that you
after
can only hold a limited amount of items.
What? Did I not sell my items last time? Oh, that sucks. I didn't dump anything off, I guess. If I would have done that. Actually, I'm gonna go and occupy the spot you used to be in. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to get rid of like stuff pretty soon. I was hoping that would directly lead right back to loop here, so I can go back into the previous room and then go back to the start. But until I open that shortcut,
Right,
I
let's
can't go back.
power
Oh.
spot there is active again. Shall we investigate?
Again, this is the first time I've encountered it. I can't use that power spot. That sucks. I'm not exploring, I'm just trying to get out of here.
This way!
Come on.
I think that wall's hiding something. We should
Good.
check it out.
Alright, so I have
Look,
to
there's an
unfortunately
FOE.
restart this. Or maybe I just have too many items that aren't even monster drops. I don't know. That could also be part of the problem. I'm not used to games with limited inventory, so I'm not typically managing that. No, I definitely picked up a lot of stuff that I didn't sell.
Please wait a... Whew.
He has a store. Is that what store items means? Okay. And I'm accounting for damage right now. And I'm not ready to use the skill cards yet, so we'll store those. That's not all I can reasonably store. Everything else is maybe I'll use it. I've used next to no items ever, but I want to leave myself without them. Also, in watching other people play RPGs, we've come to realize that we're probably the only people in existence who do not just continuously save a new slot every single time and just keep overwriting the one old slot. Like at best we have one backup slot sometimes. But everyone else is like, oh, new save slot. So you have 5 million save slots and that would drive us crazy. But that seems to be what everybody else does. Because Sari's doing that with Trails. I noticed Diz is doing that with Final Fantasy. You do what to? Oh, so you normally don't do that. Okay. The thing is, like, I've never remembered back to this save that's like 20 saves ago, probably. Yeah, I wouldn't know either. Arrows does have a lot. But this is doing it with Final Fantasy VII. That's like an old game that had like memory card saving stuff. So like, I don't know what the limit is, but there's definitely a. Ah, it's in the PC version. Okay. The PC version has some interesting changes from the PS1 version. Fair enough. We haven't been paying attention too much to all like the little things in his playthrough, but I do know there are some things that are different in the. There's actually like weird dialogue changes even. Believe it or not. Like some of the dialogue in the PC version is not the same as the original. FFT was not our first playthrough. This last time, yeah, it's true. This guy are sick was fixed, but other things are hurt broken, yeah. Yeah, because we didn't realize that at first, because our very first ever experience with Final Fantasy VII was, I think, we bought a used copy of it for PS1 that ended up not working. Like, it worked, but it couldn't save, basically. Like, if you, like, it literally was saving the memory card, but every time you went, like, to load it back up, the memory card save was just corrupted. So it was impossible to resume. So we only had a little bit of experience with the game the first time through, and then the second time we played it was on the PC version. And there were some things like, wait, I remember, like, there's a couple of times where we're like, I remember this line being in a line being in the game that wasn't there anymore, or a line being different. I was like, am I going crazy? So there's definitely some things like they changed in the dialogue that like threw us off from that version. That was not how we remembered it from the first time we played it. There's an even newer release, the PC version. I'm sure there is. So I don't know how different that is from the one we played, because we played a really old PC version. Like the original PC version.
Huh. I await your next visit.
Just know there was a 2013 version, and another version was released this year. Well, the 2013 version was delisted. I'm surprised they bothered to release another one this year when am I currently making a remake that's going to be on PC anyway? Or has been on PC? No idea. I don't even know the game that well enough to be able to tell you if I was watching everything closely.
There's an FOE. Come on, let's go.
Be careful. There's an FOE close by.
Oh yeah. Let me go back in this room so I can get
Let's go.
this walked on.
A power spot.
There's 3 of them, but they aren't that scary.
That crown type's magic is troublesome.
We're watching Marin Karen. Oh wait, you can't.
Here I go! Our morale is high. Now, strike!
The strike while the iron is hot.
That was a wise move.
Be sure to have it, Jack. Oh, you. I thought I had Jack Frost already. Did I not? Guess I can get rid of this just in case.
That was hardly satisfying.
Watch your step. There's an FOE nearby.
I know. One's going out.
Can we check out that wall over there? Something about it bothers me.
Oh, okay, I see. Oh, that's interesting. If what I think is the case, this is gonna be tricky. Oh, where I do that. This way, this way. I had to come back and teach you later.
Right, let's go.
I think be on this floor specifically for several weeks, I think.
Watch your step. There's an FOE nearby.
You live everywhere. Nothing here. Oh, right, because you can see over that. That's fine. You can't actually get to me. So I think it's better that I did make you walk that way. To do that. Oh. Never mind. That was not a good thing. I take that back.
It opened!
Confirmed visual on an enemy FOE. Please stay on your guard.
There's 3 of them, but they aren't that scary.
Don't be fooled by its looks.
It made it seem like he was disagreeing with Rise.
Leave it to me! Yeah!
He directs the spear is divine punishment! Wow, it's tough. Ken-kun, you can only use physical attacks. I need to switch tactics.
Hakuna Hikoda! It's over. If only all opponents were this easy.
Oh, see, they can correct me, Brian. There's something rin thick or something to go to in that path. I have to make him chase me, don't I? Okay. That should be good enough.
There's something about
Activate
that
this
wall.
one.
Can we examine it in detail?
Oh, right, it's a treasure box.
How is... What is that? Bird lime? Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that.
That power spot might be worth searching. There's something suspicious about this wall. I'd like to investigate.
There's 3 of them, but they aren't that scary.
She seems very calm.
I mean, when you resist most type, or not resist, but you're weak to like nothing but the instant kill, I guess you are kind of calm. You right? A lot of SP.
Come, Hakuna Hikoda! Impossible!
What's our next move? Well done, Senpai. You're always so great. Wow.
They forced me to turn
Look at
towards
that.
So I'm not been
It's an
aware of
enemy
them all at
FOE.
first.
Stay on your guard.
Have to kind of figure out what the layout is. A lot of shortcuts around here to make. Oh, one-way shortcut. Okay. Interesting. Bird lime is a sticky, adhesive substance traditionally made from holly bark, mistletoe, or other plants, used to coat branches and trap small birds. Well, why would you want to do that? Birds are not meant to be trapped. I object to this substance. Couldn't be that easy, huh? It goes on to say it's a hunter's technique, but also that it's illegal in lab play. It should be illegal. Okay, so I got the gist of this. There's no way past them because of, oops. The way they're lined up. Let them figure out who I can draw toward and where. Like the one that is right there could theoretically be pulled back a couple of spaces, but that really wouldn't work because then you can't get past them because they'll be standing where I am standing. And that's no good. So if I pull you one space, also not good. Yes, I don't want to mess with that one. I'm thinking it's the top one of the two stacked ones that we need to move. So I can pass through the spot it's currently occupying. I'm just gonna stick with that for now. I don't wanna go too far because I don't know what I need. I see a little boundary here. So that was not the solution. Not entirely yet. Right. That's what I said, not entirely. Okay. Now here's the interesting thing. If one is in front of the other, does that mean it blocks the other one so he can't move? I'm pretty sure to screw this up I need to reset, which I don't really have a door nearby to reset this, so it's gonna suck. it doesn't need reset? Not yet. But if I mess up something, it's gonna need resetting. Because I can put them in. I don't think it's possible to make this one broken. Are you sure? Because they literally just said that you could. Worst you could do is trigger the fight. They just said that if you draw them without a plan, you could find yourself stuck. So it implies that I can position them in a way that makes it so it's impossible to continue. Well, I mean, if you can't get out, doesn't that kind of break the puzzle? Okay, that answers one question ahead.
I think there's something over there. Let's go take a look.
I guess I see a way to block it forwards, but just the one way. I might forward and I accidentally strafe into with FOE by pressing the wrong shoulder button. Somebody messed it up, yeah. I broke it. I don't know what I'm doing here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I broke it at this point. I told you it was possible. I found a way to do it. You thought I couldn't break it. But I don't know what the solution is, so I'm just trying stuff.
FOE.
Because I cannot,
There's
for
three
life
of
of me,
them.
figure out what
They
I'm
aren't
meant
that
to
scary.
do.
Give me your orders. I'll do it.
Leave this to me.
Jeez, none of them were stunned.
I'll settle this.
I
All right.
You got one of them.
Right now, Naoto-kun can't run or dodge. Look out.
This could be troublesome.
Oh, that's dumb.
Naoto-kun, you can only use physical moves, so be careful.
I did not expect it to work that way.
Tactics.
Because she has boots, I thought she was still gonna go like before, at least the other party members. But no, because she had agility bind, she still goes dead last, behind everything, even with the boost. So that completely threw off my game plan. And we're in ads. But Well, not yet, but we're about to be. Just rush.
Do your best!
You won. That was a good fight.
An FOE.
Is that like something up? Of course, there's nothing behind you. Doesn't help anything.
There's 3 of them, but they aren't that scary.
Your orders, Senpai?
Wish I could turn off battles while I'm in a dungeon. We're not when I'm in a dungeon, we're in a puzzle.
Persona!
That enemy is weak to wind.
We've just gotten started! Tatuna Hikoda! Perfection! Good, we won. Let's continue to work hard.
She's growing up too. Look, there's a power spot over there.
That's my reward.
We found a treasure box. Shall we find out what's inside? There seems to be something up ahead. Why don't we investigate?
Yeah, let me go back there one way instead, you know? What's this? That's kind of weird coming from you. Honestly, I was thinking I need to take some lessons from Yukari. I need to take notes because with the whole, like, joke girl folk gimmick that I came up with, I was thinking that Yukari 100% embodies the girl folk. I had to, like, think about how she's interacts with people to figure out how to actually, like, perform that. She is truly the master. Hikariko. She's the S, that's for sure. I know what quite the S means, but okay. Not as much as Mitsuru, but that's not a fair comparison. Well, Mitsuru's different. In a lot of ways. You up there seeing a bunch of dolls? Okay. Mitsuru's executioner, indeed. That much, he very much is. Something about... Was it 1,000 billion executions? I don't know what the Ultimax title was. I'm guessing it was a play on a poor, but it's a bad one. I mean, most of his plays are bad. That's why he becomes unbearable. all that was just for that item, I guess. I didn't mean to come this way at all for anything else. Or did I miss a path somewhere? I don't think I did. I guess there's a treasure chest too, but this is basically relatively optional.
Be careful. There's an FOE close by.
Yep, I made them close by. Actually, I don't know where I'm supposed to go now. I was following the one path I had. Where do I go from here? The other door up ahead. Don't know what you mean by that. There's a lot of doors. The door on the left and the room past the door near you. You've already gone into the room past that door, but not past the FOEs. Yeah, I don't have any idea what you're trying to tell me. E5. You just sunk my battleship. Oh yeah, because I couldn't get past them. What was I didn't think I could get past them? Maybe I can try again. But I did go that way, and it looked like they were like blocking the way
Over
too
there.
much.
There's an
So I
FOE.
thought, I assumed I screwed up somehow.
Let's go.
Which I did. And that's I need to do more than what I did. Because I did this,
Look, there's an FOE.
like that. But then I think I got confused about what to do next. Okay, that's what the problem was.
Careful.
That's why I messed up before, is I moved that
I'm
one
going on
first.
ahead.
Be careful. There's an FOE close by.
Oh, too much. Damn it. I messed up again. Come on.
There's 3 of them, but they aren't that scary.
My weapon
Walking
is ready.
backwards and forward is kind of getting me mixed up of what direction I'm going in sometimes. I was not trying to, like, draw it again. I was trying to, like, go back to walking normal. But I am not Shui, so I don't have a mastery of walking in odd directions. I don't want to do this battle. I just escaped.
Persona! Please remember that you can only hold a limited amount of items.
I didn't even get any items. I fled. I must have
this
gotten
way.
too many from the power spot.
Let's go! That's an FOE over there.
Can't drop them anymore before it doesn't matter. Didn't mark to do anything. We're not going in that door yet, though. I need to return. I think. I guess it depends. How quickly can I get back here? If I go that way. That's to be annoying. Well, no, actually, no, it'll be fine. Maybe. How? Yeah, that's kind of annoying, actually. I have to go down a long way to get. No, yeah, we can't do that. I'll have to make the shortcut, but I can't retreat from it.
Something seems strange about that wall there. Is it just me?
Because the stupid FOE in the way it's blocking my path, making it not practical. But I wanted to like dump my items off. You can use the south shortcut in B2. That's a long way to get back, though. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I don't want to do it that way. You didn't notice the chest? I can go, like you said, from B2. That is actually correct. The other shortcut in B2, then go to the south door. I guess it's not as long. I don't know if my cursor shows up on stream. That if we're going like this way to get back over here. Yeah, I probably should, just because my inventory gets filled every 5 seconds. I might want to change characters anyway, because I have had to gain some levels, so it probably benefits me to go back one way or another. Generally speaking, yeah. Still mad at empty my inventory before the first time. Cause that made me go back one more time than I needed to.
Please wait a moment.
Got plenty of money now. I don't feel the need to use it right now since I'm not struggling in battle. But eventually when I have to equip everybody again, the funds will be there. I sit at the party. It's Zero Ins 21. We got people who are less than that, like Teddy. $23 and $24. Oh yeah, they're way over leveled compared to the rest of the back row options. Guarantee that. Seems silly to give from Jack Frost when he already has all the ice stuff. That'd be better on someone like Chie, hypothetically, who doesn't have her ice. Yuki was a queen. What can we give to Yukari? regular Hama user. Always useful. Did I mess it up? Yeah, and a quick backstab. And then Teddy. I still don't know what to give a Teddy. Give you whatever. I have so much of the floor still uncovered. And the floors are gonna get longer. If Shui percent 661. Right. But I'm not gonna get to 100 tonight. There's gonna be like 3 streams to beat this one floor. So whenever Shui does finish Tactics Ogre, I have to go back to Saturdays just so I have time to make progress in this game because it's so long. Yeah, I just don't like that it's taking so many streams just to get to a single floor, or
There's
just
3
get a
of
single
them,
floor
but
done.
they aren't that scary.
All right, let's go.
The ice. Not that one. Yeah, ice. We're just gonna spam stuff. That said, Chapter 4 of Tactics Ogre has a lot going on, so we'll see how long it takes. Shui. I'm not expecting to be fast. But if it's already getting to a point where I only do like a third of a floor per stream, I feel like by the time I get to the last labyrinth, I'm gonna get like 10% progress only per stream. That's just,
Vice Leader can only use physical moves.
it's not much.
Cheap trick.
I will show you my power.
That's that.
I use Tamariki, so I know you're not new.
That ended well.
We're gonna probably end up. It's another case of. Where am I right now? Gives the in that door. We're probably gonna have another case of no voicing except for the robot voice. Oh, hey, Shuggy. And it's you in a while. I almost feel like I should read out the dialogue
There's an FOE
in
close
those,
by. Be very careful.
in those unvoiced scenes where there's just like one voice awkwardly. But I'm not good at doing that. But I know a lot of streamers will do that. I just know I can't do any vocal impressions. So it's gonna sound stupid.
Come on, let's go.
A question to the youngest lamb. Do you prefer red or rice for breakfast?
Well, most Japanese people are gonna say rice. Bread for breakfast is very uncommon there. Huh? Huh? Does he mean, or does it mean? Well, I guess I like bread better. Really? Bread? Okay. Whatever you say, Ken.
Having asked a lighthearted question unconnected to destiny, here comes question number 6.
Fair enough. Huh? What?
You mull over the choice, unsure whether to answer it or answer it. All together now.
They don't eat that for breakfast, though, do they? I thought that's something they usually have, like, at school with their lunch. It's not a question. But basically, if I answer the first one, I'm not going for going away from the Junpei. Junpei is the question? Okay. But the mechanical voice did not ask a question.
Are you absolutely sure?
Well, Junpei seemed to agree with what I said anyway. Hey, Crimson, and I am a harp.
Yeah!
The feedback on these questions are so non-specific and confusing and goes against, like, everything. I don't like this mechanic at all. Like, this whole premise would be okay if when you picked an answer, the response you got was more clear, but not only does it either tells you nothing, or it tells you the wrong information, which is terrible game design. Yeah, I don't see how it's possible. Because the game just lies to you. Or something. Assuming the guides are correct, the game is lying to you. You already play Azure? Yeah, after I'm finished with this, I'll be going into Cold Steel finally. Oh, wait. Well, I'm glad you told me now. They differ on this one. But the better one said what you said, so you don't know. Well, the scene implied that Junpei liked my answer. So I don't know. Either. I guarantee you I'm not gonna get what I want, though. I think I've already screwed up so much it's gonna give me the wrong thing. Right, so like, this doesn't make sense. This whole thing is so screwed up. I hate everything about this mechanic. I mean, it may not be
something here. Do you want to try looking around?
It seems like it'd be very difficult to get whatever you're trying to get, no matter what you're trying to do. Unless you just get lucky. Just say random things and hope that it comes out something, I don't know. You got Makoto using the first guide. On purpose. By following it. As Narukami? I wonder if you kept them as Makoto, though. That's the question. But yeah, just because following the guy might be right in some cases, but since this game is so vague, it may not perfectly work.
Over here!
Yeah, I know you didn't like were trying to do anything for them. I'm just kind of like, in general, just kind of wondering if you did the same thing hypothetically with the PT
There's
route.
only one, but it's
Oh, what the
strong.
heck?
Watch out! Let's do this, Vice Leader.
Of course.
Okay, I can handle this thing. I think. It's really only for a joke at the end of the dungeon and those scenes on YouTube. Yeah, but I want to make it an extra joke, I guess. Don't go first. It's bad, isn't it? Okay, the flaming doesn't count. Wow, that took a lot of her.
We're on a real roll. Should we go for broke?
I guess the flame like only does
Vice
work
Leader is
once.
cursed. Attacking is dangerous.
The more I attack, the more it hurts me.
I don't know if Poison Circle counts as attacking or not. Oh, you can just do that. I doubt Hama would work, but I might as well test it.
Persona! Persona! I will show you my power.
Of course, you can't put it right back, aren't you? Oh, they missed. Nice. Don't do it again! That's lame. You should not got a second chance to do that. Oh well.
That enemy's weakness is fire.
My harp got rid of it. I had planned for your plan to outplan you. We're just gonna spam Mirage, I guess. That is Narukami. Oh, it's right. Juicy.
Leave it to me!
What the?
What?
Leave it to me!
Leave the make your advance waste his turn tire. Why is he dodging everything? That's not gonna be good for me. I think the harp's in effect anymore either, is it? Right, get one more turn of it. Okay, we got one more turn of it. It's gonna burn all of what I've got, but I think I need this at this point. No, well, I can't undo it now. Leader skills is a commitment, apparently. That was the boss didn't have that much health. I could probably get away with not doing that. I should just attack. I don't want to use too much more SP.
Here I go! Persona!
Let's just stop looking down.
Persona!
Hey! I'm counting on you, Orpheus. That's that. We can't go
That was
easy
annoying
on enemies
for a
like
random
that.
battle. Yeah, I wasn't going easy on it. Believe me, I was not.
Oh, it opened.
Oh, one of these scene areas.
Ugh, I'm so tired. Looks like there's gonna be more of those questions here. What's with this destined partner thing anyway?
But I'm looking forward to it too. I wonder what kind of person would be his destined partner.
Oh right, it's based on his answers, so we're gonna find out his destined partner.
What, did you want to find out your own?
Will they be chosen from amongst us?
Huh?
Do you suppose?
They're all freaking out.
From amongst us, huh? That feels a bit too real. So what's the score, really?
What score?
You know, romance-wise. Come on, you knew what I was talking about. So, how is it?
There's nothing like that going on.
Oh.
You act like that, but if somebody asked you about you and the P3 protagonist, you would say the same thing.
There's no oh here. Ooh. That either. I mean, Zenku's right there.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chie. Is that inconvenient for you?
No, of course not. Why would you say that? While we are on this subject, may I ask a question? Who is in a romantic relationship with who? Can't you try harder to take a hint?
Well, I don't think there's anything like that in particular.
Same here.
That's so suspicious sounding.
Hey, no fair talking about that stuff without me.
Oh, yeah. That's your favorite subject.
Please. You better give us all the details later. Right, Fuuka-chan?
Hey! I knew you girls were whispering about something, but is there love talk going on? If you have a problem to talk about, then come jump into my wide, fluffy bare chest. It's soft, total fluff.
What? It seems like it'd be itchy.
A city lady's remark. How it cuts like a knife. Well, there's still Ray-chan. She could jump into my...
Zen's gonna be like, absolutely not.
I'd rather jump into Zen's.
Oh, she turned him down herself. Oh, the wrong way. I guess I should have went that path first. Oh well. How was I supposed to know?
There's 3 of them, but they aren't that scary.
Ooh, the mysterious lady. I hope she notices me.
You wanted to zap you with a spell? And the shortcut that takes you there anyway. Really have anything good for this. Everybody has a mood out. Sure, I love when the enemy has a status effect, but the status effect doesn't do anything.
Yukiko-senpai can't run or dodge right now, so pay attention. Let's stay on the defensive.
No need to get defensive.
Vice Leader's health is critical. Hey, are you okay?
Yeah. Don't count me out yet.
I'll just see who has what. Yeah, we'll use yours. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay, that was dumb.
You're always so great. Wow,
That was a waste of a spotlight. I thought spotlight for sure would overwrite the agility bind, but nope. She still goes dead last even with spotlight. That's so stupid. I wasted one of my meter points.
Teddy, are you okay? Can you heal?
What's the point of spotlight?
Hold up! I smell FOE.
I don't know either, actually. I don't think I've ever tried it on somebody who's paralyzed. Grant, paralysis doesn't make you go last in this game. That's more of a Pokemon thing. Fair enough. This is, after all, Pokemon for adults.
Here's an FOE. Watch out!
Yeah, that's why man's Persona in general.
There's something bothering me about that wall.
Or Pokemon for masochists. When's the Pokemon entry in?
There's an FOE here. Let's be careful.
Okay, I can't do anything with that one, huh? I can't drive him forward by having him see over the water because there's no back and forth moon that's possible. Darn. We Nintendo by Sega. I don't know if we want that monopoly. There's already enough gaming monopolies that maybe aren't the best for the industry. You can use that shortcut nearby. Can I? I don't see how. Look at the line of sight. Oh, I see. There's two of those things. For some reason,
It's an FOE!
For some reason, I was thinking to escape a situation. I was like, well, no, I have to move the door to go back around. But that's not what you were trying to say. Oh. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Like Pokemon Etrin have 6 party members like Pokemon or 5 like Etrin? That is a good question.
It's an FOE! Be careful, everybody!
to do this until I get to the fight. I don't want a chance of moving on. I don't know if they do.
There's only
Still
one minute
moving it
strong. Watch
because the
out.
weird mechanic.
Let's get
I
fired
hate
up.
this one. Why does it have to be this one? Five trainers each with one Pokemon like in Masters. That could work. Probably the most elegant student should play most similar to this game. Though ironically, because this game like takes away the power of the wild card from the protagonist and kind of spreads it out through everybody in a way with the set personas. But I think in that Pokemon example, you would ironically have your main character it was essentially the wild card in that they could change their Pokemon, whereas the rest of the character would have a set Pokemon. If we're going by like Pokemon Master style, because the Masters you can change, like it's the character you create and name and whatever, like your trainer character, it can change Pokemon. But all the other characters that you use in your party, they just have the one Pokemon they come with. How did Conquest work again? Could everyone change? Yes, everyone could change in Conquest. But Conquest didn't have Pokemon characters. They had, Samurai Warriors characters. So then we have anything that was like tied to them. I do think it would be kind of awkward if you have like I think it's how we're gonna do that with the characters. Because I'm just thinking about the Masters, I'm thinking, oh, characters from the series, but they might just have a bunch of like native characters in the story, which would then work with your idea of everybody being able to change. But if they did have like characters that are already like in the canon of the world, it'd be very weird for them to be able to use Pokemon that don't fit their theming, right? It could be true attribute style where you name every character. Yeah. That's something you could do too. And I guess pick what they look like from the options of like characters. You only have classes, but you kind of want this. Well, too bad, it's never gonna happen. Actually, before I use that, that's expensive. You have Media as well, right? You already used your Media. And we're about to have the last ad break in a few minutes, about 5. Sonic lost the battle, but wins the war in the end. Yeah, that'd be kind of weird. But Nintendo's kind of too big to fail, so better chance of that. Yeah. I agree.
Come, Yatagasu!
Every time. I have to use the healing harp again. Luckily he's boosted so it won't cross him.
Vice leader is cursed. Attacking is dangerous.
The more I attack, the more it hurts me.
Cursed. Puberty or curse. Well...
Yatagasu!
Really? Had to hit her twice.
Yukari-chan is in no condition to fight.
Yukari, are you okay?
I don't think she's gonna answer you. Actually, I'm gonna take a risk and be playing it.
Yatagasu!
Wait, that was stupid. Just don't want to link to. Oh, that's gonna be work. My goodness, I hate this stupid enemy.
That enemy's weakness is fire.
Why do you think I'm using fire exclusively? Okay, don't use audio. Use Mirage.
Yatagasu!
The fact that you can dodge magics really makes it suck. Which in dodge when he's cursed. We gotta try it.
Yatagasu!
Apparently you can lose.
Over so soon? What a strong enemy.
Alright, let's see if we can get this to work.
It's an FOE!
Two of them, in fact.
There's something up with this wall.
It's an FOE!
And there's the breaker. Wish there's no easy way back here. I'm a little too far in.
Hey, don't you think that wall's kind of weird?
There.
Hey, you think that wall looks funny?
Really? Okay. I expect that to be the other way.
Isn't that an FOE over there? We've got to be careful.
This is definitely a more complicated one. I get past the ones down there, I'm just going back to where I was. Not super useful. I feel like I need to get past the upper one instead. It can't be that simple, can it? We're waiting till the ad break finishes, though. Which should be about now. Okay, I guess I just can go right behind you. That one was a lot less complicated than I expected.
That wall smells fishy, and not in a good way.
Is it good way to smell fishy? Going south is harder, it's just not required. Yeah, it was like it just kind of gives you a shortcut to loop back into the area down below.
It's an uncommon enemy. Let's defeat it.
I won't give you
Easier
the
said
chance to
than
run.
done. There's nothing an event here to unlock a request. Most dead ends have something after all. Oh, event there, I should say. Well, we'll figure that out another time. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna do the next door or not. But maybe I should. And then head back. And end the stream. That's how hammer actually works on one of the hands. Next to unlock the progress route.
It dodged!
Yatagarasu!
So this has not worked out so far.
Missed?
Yeah, I didn't figure that was gonna work.
Kentucky Doji!
He's a Rodney. A can smirking is a very odd concept. Into that.
Can't lose. Okay, we're done here. Good job, everyone.
They did a treasure piece from that. So I could have gotten all this way sooner if I just went a different direction than when I went. Now? Oh right, 'cause the shortcut doesn't go. Wait. Let me just see. Nothing. There's a path up here. Fermented horse mackerel? What does it even mean? Yes, horse mackerel's the type of mackerel. Not familiar with it. Doesn't matter if I relax or not. It's not like we're gonna get healed from it. Oh, never mind. Wasn't expecting a heal. There's not that nice to me. I could explore that path. I'm not sure I'm gonna do that right now. I'll do it when I come back. Maybe. But for now, we need the robo door.
Well, hello, stray lambs, who must be getting weary of this introduction every time.
Yes, we very much are.
Destiny is like a shoe made of glass.
Cinderella?
Why is this?
I get it. You probably want us to say that even though it looks nice, it's fragile. But this is what I say. Destiny is like a shoe made of metal. It could be a shackle that keeps you from moving, but you can also take it off at any time.
Well then, on to question number 7.
Just ignore Daki.
What?
What? Don't ignore me. When will you learn, dude? That voice doesn't care at all what we say. Granted, in the last story, it did ask a question to one of them, to Ken specifically. Destiny is like a shoe made of metal. That's a very apt way of putting it, Akihiko. What? Wait, was that supposed to be inspiring?
What's the number 1 topping for beef bowls?
This sounds like an Akihiko question. Which means protein is the answer for him. This one's obvious who's for and what the yeah. My action beef bowl already has protein in it by the nature of being beef, so topping with more protein makes no sense. No, you top with the green onions. They're a very good garnish. That's my honest answer.
Are you absolutely sure?
Kanji liked that answer, apparently. I wonder who would like their red pickled ginger. I forgot to read Kanji's line, oh well. Good to know you haven't been swayed by a certain meathead. Shinjira's line does make it clear that was an Akihiko question if it wasn't already crystal clear already. So that one, the feedback was good. Because, I don't know about the whole the kanji part about it, so it may or may not be a lesser point for kanji. It's hard to interpret that. But Shinjira's line makes it very clear that you did not get the Akihiko point. The only question you haven't gotten is the Persona 4 main characters. And there's 2 tiebreaker questions. Okay, so I guess you can't get the Narukami question if you're playing as Narukami. By the sound of it. So I'm gonna get some random character.
Come on, let's go.
What's this?
And not reading these ones because there's no mechanical voice in them.
What?
Oh, interesting.
There's 3 of them, but they
Come
aren't that
on,
scary.
one of these.
Teddy rocks all faces!
I just flee. I don't have like Mazia to make this battle something I can deal with.
Hey, do you think that wall looks funny?
Okay, that clears that up. Which is how I get back to where I left off, is I just go down this way. Sort of like when I went to the last door point. I just go further down this time, so I have this shortcut. And I can go to wherever from there. So I think it's a good place to leave off. Then I have to find the progress door. And it's some before I stop and wait to do the workshop stuff. At least the selling. And maybe off stream I'll buy more stuff too.
Please wait.
'Cause I have so much money.
Whew.
Look, stop sign. I know who that's. There's a couple of different quests that are unlocked from some of the dead ends and unexplored areas. 2
I would-
total. Well, maybe I'll find them at some point. But I look forward to finishing this floor next week. Since I'm like 87% done, that should be pretty reasonable. And then we can find our Narukami's destined partner, I guess. Who's just gonna be random, whatever the game decides. I don't know how it's gonna work. It is still streaming, because I probably should raid him. Because it is his birth month after all. Maybe did not greet me correctly. Not to the end of the next floor. I mean, I didn't expect it to end on this floor. Otherwise, what's the point of the next floor? Oh, that they're also Ray Crimson, but then you wouldn't either watch that because he's playing it as your. If Sheridan was here, I would probably do that because he might be interested in watching that stream. But nobody here is going to be able to watch Trails to Azure. So we'll just go back to Final Fantasy VII. And for those who don't know, it is Captain Dizzle's birth month stream. His birthday already passed, but he's celebrating the whole month for the old birthday. So if you haven't already, wish him a happy birthday and watch him play some Final Fantasy VII. And I will be back next week for more of this, and most likely Lilin will be playing more Persona 5 Tactica on Thursday.